Welcome to all. This is the session for workshop on AI. It is presented by Techno India Group. Actually, we are discussing basic part of the AI and the hands-on applications. So before start the session, I just explain what is AI. Everyone know the AI have the meaning is artificial intelligence, right? If we divide this word, the actual meaning is that artificial means the man-made, which is built by the man actually, and intelligence means the particularly you can say the thinking power. So man-made thinking power is actually the AI, which is fully developed by human beings. And if we precisely define in a sentence what is AI, then we can say it is a capable of taking right decision at right time. This is the main motto of artificial intelligence. So this is the era which is going on, this artificial intelligence throughout the world. Just think about before 40 years ago, we are just go for the computer literacy. Now from there we are just present on that particular area where everyone needs this computer. Not in form of desktop, not in form of laptop, your mobile is also your computer. So now the era already began near about 2 or 3 years ago, the AI format. Means the thinking power of human beings now just driven by a machine. When a machine drives this power, then we can say it's an AI. So every part. Now what happened? Nowadays this AI is not an optional. It's the compulsion of our daily life. Why I am explaining one after another. So first slide is considered in that way. This is a type of AI we are defining because we need some theoretical knowledge behind that. Basically there are three types we are talking about the AI. The first one, which is a weak AI or narrow AI, means these AI is actually going on throughout the world. Whatever we are going on, this is only this particular type. The type is narrow or weak AI. That means this is trained by the human beings. The example is given like Gemini, like ChatGPT, like Siri, like DeepSeek. Every part is just considered within that particular type. And most important is that the rest of the two types is not still exist. They are the theoretical. This is the theoretical concept of AI. The second one is AGI, means artificial general intelligence, or you can say GAI, general artificial intelligence, which is near about power of human beings intelligence, near about. And the third one, which is a super AI or artificial super intelligence, which is totally theoretical, means the rest of the two are theoretical concept. And think about that, we are only belong the first type, and this is blooming. If the second one is coming and the third one will come in the upcoming future, just see the third type, even that surpass the human being's intelligence, means self-awareness is had. So this is the theoretical part, is not till now developed. Second and the third. So we are talking about only the first part because this is only exist and we are using every day in our life, right? Now we talk about this, the main architecture behind the AI. This is the two most important terms. One is machine learning and that is deep learning. Both are considering about some mathematical, statistical computations. So AI is nothing but just created by these two learning procedures. One is machine learning and that is deep learning. Now, if we define anything, suppose consider about a phenomena, suppose in March 2024, you are predicting that how much rainfall is going on in a particular area. Suppose in North Kolkata, what is the rainfall is going on in March 2024. From there, we can describe two things. One is we can predict the March 2025 data, or we can mean, or we can find out the average rainfall on March 2024. the first one, the prediction. This is the main result of AI. Means ML and DL both are considering on that basis. Means prediction. We are predicting the result on depending on some data. Now, when we talk about this AI, the main thing is that the model. Means some model should be derived at first, and this model should be pre-trained. Pre-trained means like that, whatever I'm talking about in March 2024, whatever the rainfall data will give any model, the model will deliver the prediction of March 2025 rainfall. So this is one of the consideration I am talking about. So ML and DL both are the part of the AI, but if we consider in that way, the picture is given that way, so AI is equal ML plus DL. Means ML at first considering some operation, when it will more complex, more considering it more computation, more the deep learning, and this deep learning actually form of the neurons. So this is called the neural network. So we are belong on this network now. So whatever the AI is going on using this NN format, neural network, which is derived from this deep learning. And one thing is that when we talk about the data can be in form of two types. One is the structured data, another is unstructured data. When we talk about the structured data, that means the tabular format, means it has the rows, columns, etc., etc. When we talk about the unstructured, like your email, like your image, like your video, which are the unstructured. So ML and DL, they are pre-trained with these two type of data, structured and unstructured, depending on the model or depending on the applications, right? And another thing is that there is a given supervised learning, unsupervised learning. This is the most important learning technique for ML and DL is concerned. Both can do this type of learning. What is that? Think about that. You are traveling throughout the India for every year or summer vacation, whatever may be. Suppose one summer you were traveling and you forget to give each and every picture where from you pick it. Right? And another scenario is thinking about that you are considering the picture and pick it and labeling it. So supervised learning means the data with labeled, and unsupervised learning means the data without labeled. So it is more difficult for retrieving from their output for unsupervised cases. But supervised learning means we know the output, we are predict on that, and on that basis it will generate. How can I give an example? Suppose you have trained a model with finding out two animals, one is cat and dog. Means we have trained with different pictures of cats and dogs within a model, and we give a input from any cat or dog is concerned, and the model is directly tell that what type of animal it is. It's a cat or dog. Why? Because you are labeling it. It's a cat, it's a dog. But think about if we give some tiger as input. So what will happen? What the model is concerned? Because it's not labeled on that case. Because they are only considering on cat and dog, this label is given. So now this NN means neural network thinking on that, what type of result will be generated on that. So it is not being done by the supervised learning. In that case, it will find out some patterns. And on that patterns, it will cluster the each and every types, and they will predict the result on that basis. So this is the unsupervised learning. And another most important learning is reinforcement learning, which is nowadays working. I think you already know the name DeepSeek. The paper is given that the China is already generated such and GPT. We are talking about later what is GPT. Reinforcement learning, this technique is using that. What does it mean? It means it taught itself. This is actually the motive of the second and the third type of AI is considered. So this is the reinforcement learning where the system can learn itself and own in that basis. So this is the two different learning technique. Basically one is machine learning, other is deep learning, and one thing should remember, human is generally everything. At first I am talk about that human generated. So human brain, whatever the neurons is developed or is there, each thing is developed in the case of NN, neural network is there, right? So there are two types of neural network I am talking about actually. So this is the actually two type of inner network they are using for neural is concerned. One is CNN, is known as the convolutional neural network, other is GAN, which is general adversarial network. So these two networks are the most backbone of deep learning, because we are now the era of the deep learning, because machine learning is okay, now it is a subfield of going in the deep learning, and from the deep learning we are going in the neural network. So CNN is what? Nowadays whatever the application you are able or you are watching, they are part of this CNN technique. Means ChatGPT, DeepSeek, any tools, AI tools are based on this CNN technique, convolutional neural network. And this GAN, this is used for something different, which is actually used for the deep fake. Means nowadays we are generating lots of fake images, fake videos. These network will identify that, because this model have two different type of distinct network. One is called generator and is called discriminator. Generator every time generates fake images. It will train from the real images but generate fake images. And discriminator, what it does, it finds out if it's a fake or not. So there is a competition every time. It generates fake and it will discriminator will find if it's a fake or not. In that way the model is trained. And when the discriminator doesn't understand is it real or fake, then the model will be show the output. Means it near about realistic. So this is the motive of this GAN, and which is used in the different purposes of our deep fake. This technique are using into that cases. Right? So these are the two neural network actually used for deep learning is concerned. Right? Now when we talk about this deep learning, another part is that is called the LLM, which is a large language model. So large language model is widely used in our daily life. So ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, Claude, this all are the part of LLM model. This LLM model always follow either this particular CNN model in their network or the GAN, this network for their internal architecture or processing is concerned. Right? One thing is, remember, AI is not substitute human beings. AI is for only for assistant. Suppose we consider about that any particular healthcare is concerned. So lots of operations, lots of telemedicine is done by this particular AI system of healthcare, but ultimately it will be supervised some doctor. Not the result is given by directly by this AI system. So AI can use as an assistant always, not beyond human beings like that. It's the second and third told that is the beyond of human beings. The futurist concept or futurist different concept is there. But for now, whatever the AI is that, it is just assist human. And one thing remember is very joke for our daily life is concerned. AI never gives 100% accurate result. It is most true. No model is there which will be give 100% accurate. Every model near about 100. So in that way the model are trained. Why? Because when you train the model, when we process the model, it will take the trained data from there. So every time the algorithm is written in such a way, it never take the all trained data at a time. So that's why every time we got the different result. So that's why the probability of getting the output not exact one, near about one, it's near to the 100%. So that's why when the accuracy is not 100%, so how we can replace it? What the human being is concerned. So human being can assist by the AI, but not the replacement of each and every human being. Yes, the fact. Means you should be skilled on that. Means you know the AI, what the skill they give for different perspective. Means whatever the field you choose, On that basis, you use that tool because AI are going in every sector, not a single sector. Education is their AI, the finance have their AI, the healthcare have their AI. So every part there have this AI. So which field you belong, you should be trained or you should be skilled. Whatever the particular AI tools is available on that particular area. So these tools should be skilled by you. Otherwise, you will be somehow behind from there. So skill is important. If you unskilled, so unskilled will be replaced by the skilled one. These will be the future. Not like that, AI will replace everyone. If the person is skilled, so it's okay for them because he knows everything what is happening in future. And one thing AI is important, why? Another part is that AI is needed in that case because the time consuming. The time consuming, whatever the time needed to do any human beings, to any job, in any field, so AI can do, means AI tools can do this job very lesser time. So this is the important. So another perspective we can should skill of these AI that consideration. So this is actually the theoretical part I am already told. So why we are using this AI and what the architecture behind that. So every sectors of our daily life it just build on these AI tools, right? Now we already discussed that thing. This is a different area where we are already used like healthcare, the finance, retail, autonomous system, every field we can use that. Suppose for healthcare is concerned, some disease, some skin disease is there. So what happens if we train a model with lots of pictures which is available from any particular lab and we trained any model to that particular model for this disease identification. So the model can predict, because I already told it's not 100%, it can predict near about 100% that the input for different picture or different scenario, what will be the cases. So this is the healthcare sector is concerned. Or you already know that Tesla, it is the car which is self-driven. Same thing is considering on that. The AI system is there. Why? Because a driver, whatever thinking, at that time, the Tesla car will think more powerful on that. So, capable of right decision at right time. This is the move. So, for every sector is that. But we should be supervise that. Why supervise? Because if we don't supervise, so the 100% result which is not given by any AI system, we can't predict. And also when it is a self-awareness or it is a self-taught, so whatever the output it is it's this predicted output can be goes as an input or again it's retrained. So in that way, the model will be more powerful on that basis. So this is the actually part of AI, means every sector, for education, for healthcare, for finance, every part we should use the AI tools. And with these AI tools, we can increase our more performance and also less time take to do any job on that case.